Hi, my name is Wayne Miller. I'm serving as the Bishop of the Metropolitan Chicago Synod of the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and welcome begins with me. Actually, my involvement with immigration issues began a long time ago. Back in the mid-'70s and late '70s, my wife and I met actually in a congregation and were working together on a refugee resettlement project at the time for Vietnamese refugees and then later Cambodian refugees that came into the community. It became very personal and very important primarily through the relationship building that happened through that. First of all, the relationships, of course, with the people who were coming as strangers. But what we found through building those relationships was that we gained all new insights into ourselves, to one another, to our faith, to what was important, and to the importance of reaching across boundaries that usually separate people from one another. And in my work in ministry, what I find is that this whole theme of reaching across artificial divisions, artificial walls that seem to separate people from one another, but in fact shouldn't be there because they're artificial walls, becomes important in many, many different ways. The whole idea of how it is that we reach across those chasms of separation between human beings for various reasons, life circumstances, people's feelings about themselves, the way that they've been treated or judged by the world. And immigration becomes a primary way of sort of living out what it means to reach across those borders of separation. I think that a central part of what this country stands for is that the circumstances of the past, wherever you've come from, whatever is back there, whatever the circumstances were before, that this is a place for the beginning of a new day, a beginning of a new start. And I think that immigration policy that opens up those possibilities, that lets people start again, is part of what's made this country, this culture great. It's part of what connects us with our faith tradition, and because of that, it's important to me on both levels as a citizen and as a minister of the gospel.